Look at this. This isn't dirt. This is life itself. And I'm about to show you how to manufacture it endlessly, while throwing away less trash than ever before. What if I told you that 40% of your garbage isn't garbage at all? It's fuel. Fuel for a secret ecosystem that works 24/7 beneath your feet. No smell, no pests, no heavy lifting. Traditional composting? It's a part-time job. Piles that stink, bins that attract every raccoon in the neighborhood, and indoor worm farms? Let's be honest. Nobody wants to wake up wondering if their bedroom has new residents. But what if your worms had their own underground apartment? Climate-controlled, room service included, and they never, ever RSVP to your living room. Today, I'm revealing the subterranean Alchemist, a system that turns your coffee grounds and banana peels into black gold while you sleep. Your plants will literally reach deeper to find it. The science is wild. 1 pound of worms processes half their body weight daily. That's 3 to 4 pounds of waste gone per week, transformed into the most potent natural fertilizer on Earth. NASA studied this for Mars missions, seriously. But here's what nobody talks about. Castings don't just feed plants. They build soil structure, water retention, disease resistance. You're not just composting, you're engineering an ecosystem. You have 2 doors. Door 1. Pre-engineered systems that arrive at your door. Door 2. The builder's path. Raw materials. Your hands. Total control. I'm walking you through both. Choose your adventure. The commercial systems are genius. Designed by worm scientists. Yes, that's a real job. Strategic ventilation, predator barriers, even freeze protection zones. It's like buying a Tesla for your soil. Installation is surgical. Dig to precisely 14 inches, not 13, not 15, 14. This depth hits the thermal sweet spot, deep enough for winter survival, shallow enough for easy access. Geometry matters. Watch the air gap. Those side vents? They're the lungs. Block them and your worms suffocate. This isn't a coffin, it's a breathing system. Respect the engineering. Bedding is carbon architecture. Worms don't sleep on bare soil. They want a 5-star hotel. Coconut coir for moisture, cardboard for structure, leaves for micronutrients. Layer it like lasagna. The moisture test is everything. Too dry? Worms can't breathe. Too wet? They drown. Squeeze hard. Exactly 1 drop. That's the Goldilocks zone. Your hands are now a scientific instrument. Food scraps are just bacteria delivery systems. Worms don't eat your apple core. They eat the microorganisms eating your apple core. We're farming bacteria to feed worms to feed plants. It's a 3-tier conspiracy of life. Patience is a virtue. But who has virtues? Inoculate with existing castings, and you skip the bacterial startup phase. It's like bringing a starter culture to sourdough. Instant ecosystem. I always choose instant. Population density matters. 200 worms for this volume. Not 50, they'll be lonely. Not 500, they'll compete. 200 is the equilibrium number. They'll self-regulate from there. Nature does the math. And they're home. No escape attempts. No midnight bedroom invasions. Underground, surrounded by food, in perfect darkness. This is worm paradise. They'll never want to leave. Myth 1. Worms commute through your garden. False. Radio tracking studies show they travel maybe 10 feet in their entire lives. They're not commuters. They're hermits with a really nice house. Think teenagers. Pizza in the basement. They're not exploring the neighborhood. Your worms are the same. Food present, movement unnecessary. Evolution programmed them for efficiency, not adventure. Myth 2. Winter kills everything. Half true. Adult worms, casualties of war. But their cocoons, those tiny time capsules, survive frozen solid. Spring arrives. Population resurrection. Phoenix from the ice. Want 0 casualties? Dig below your local frost line. 3 feet in Colorado, 5 in Minnesota. Your call. I'm honest. I accept the spring reboot. The cocoons are engineered for survival. Trust the biology. Now, the builder's path. Hardware cloth. Not chicken wire, too flimsy. 1/2-inch mesh. 15 inches wide, 40 inches long. This becomes the skeleton of your custom system. Raw, functional, yours. Same depth, same precision. But now you're the architect. The mesh prevents collapse, creates air channels, lets roots penetrate. It's infrastructure. Invisible, essential, permanent. No lid? No problem. Straw mulch becomes the barrier, blocks light. Worms hate light, insulates against cold. Nature's blanket. Just peel back to feed, replace when done. Primitive technology, maximum effectiveness. Two philosophies, same result. The commercial system is convenience. The DIY system is sovereignty. Both manufacture black gold endlessly. Both reduce your trash. Both feed your plants better than any store-bought solution. Month 3, established ecosystem. Month 6, soil transformation visible. Month 12, your garden operates on a different biological frequency. Neighbors will ask your secret. You'll smile mysteriously. This isn't gardening. This is soil alchemy. You're not just growing plants. You're cultivating an underground civilization that feeds your above-ground civilization. Closed loop. Zero waste. Infinite returns. Every handful of scraps you bury is a deposit in your soil savings account. Compound interest. Biological dividends. The worms work nights and weekends. They never call in sick. Their salary? Garbage. The math becomes addictive. 5 pounds of scraps weekly, 260 pounds yearly, per household. Multiplied by millions of gardens, we're talking about redirecting mountains from landfills. One worm bin at a time. This is resistance through regeneration. Every banana peel buried is a tiny revolution. Every tomato fed to worms is a vote for living systems over dead disposal. Your backyard becomes a climate solution. If this resonated, if you believe waste is just misplaced resources, subscribe, hit the bell, join thousands of underground alchemists turning scraps into sovereignty. This channel is your manual for invisible abundance. Next week, the 5 mistakes that kill worm bins in month 1, and how to avoid them. Plus my exact winter protection setup that keeps 90% of worms alive through Colorado freezes. Don't miss it. Everything magnificent starts beneath the surface. Roots, foundations, revolutions. Start beneath, grow upward. I'll see you in the next one.